The long, low sweep of bodywork absorbs the early morning sun and radiates a warm glow, the candy apple red paint providing the aura of smoldering coals. It's a dreadfully chilly morning in the Mojave Desert as we huddle close to the car to catch some reflected warmth. It's not the first time we've stood around at Willow Springs International Raceway and gawked at an all-new Ford GT, waiting for clearance to begin hot laps. 7 weeks earlier, we were in this very spot with a black GT awaiting the same test. Our resident pro driver, Pobst, had reported issues with the damping and braking. Then one of the well-worn prototype's fuel pumps failed. The other fuel pump kept it running well enough to finish the photos you're looking at. It wasn't supposed to be like this. All supercars are special, but in an increasingly crowded room, the Ford GT still stands out. Pick your reason. It looks like nothing else, all teardrop cabin and outrigger fenders and flying buttresses in between. It's powered by a twin-turbo V6 with a mysterious anti-lag system and an intake system that incorporates both those fenders and their buttresses. Its suspension makes use of both coil springs and torsion bars and drops the ride height 2.0 inches in slightly longer than the blink of an eye. An FIA-certified roll cage is built into the roof. The pedals and steering wheel come to you, not the other way around. That steering wheel feels for all the world like it came out of a real, honest-to-goodness race car. Perhaps because it was designed for a real, honest-to-goodness race car, one that won its class on the first attempt at the 24 Hours of Le Mans. The expectations of this car, stoked by a protracted rollout and delivery process carefully curated to maximize hype, are by now many times its 3,354-pound curb weight, some 300 pounds more than Ford's published dry weight. Lines have been drawn for some time now in enthusiast circles, each with its own lofty metric for the GT to live up to. Nearly 2 years since its unveiling and a year and a half since Le Mans, it's finally time. A day before it showed signs of illness at the racetrack, our first GT told a very different story. Testmeister Chris Walton found the launch control easy to use with light wheel slip on the way to a 3.0-second dash to 60 miles per hour. More interesting was the second bout of wheel spin at 50 miles per hour when the dual clutch transmission grabbed second under full boost. Less than 8.0 seconds after hitting 60, it blew past the quarter-mile mark at 130.5 miles per hour.